cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Perfect. Alright, welcome back, guys. Gonna continue on the UC quest line. We just got done taking down the target for Mr. Vivictus, the top secret prisoner underneath New Atlantis. Also got our level up to level 20 now. It's pretty good. For the first playthrough, at least, like before, and at least for the last sort of constellation mission, the last main quest mission. From what I've seen, you want to be like at least around level 50 or level 60. You don't have to be; it's not a requirement, but it does help, especially with kind of like unlocking sort of the better weapons and gear inside the game. I think in my last playthrough I had reached level 40 or 50. I think I was getting close to 50, or I had reached it. And yeah, definitely made things a little bit better, but at the same time all the enemies scale. So it's like your weapons get better, but they kind of have to, because so do your enemies, and otherwise you're just throwing rocks at them. Alright. I think we use the elevator over here. Way down we go. Oh. I don't have a partner. Just noticed. I thought I had asked Bosco to follow me around, but I'm going solo, it looks like right now. If you have a partner, that guy tells them to stay on that side of the road. Just wanted to test something.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays? I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Can I get it back though?
Look at that. Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world.
Imagine if I just let him loose.
This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xenoweapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help
I like
to
that name,
overcome.
Kaiser.
A military Model A. Yes. Specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno
Kaiser is
warfare team
badass.
during the colony war.
I wish
A powerful
we could
resource.
recruit him,
If you
or he
can
was part of
recover
our
him.
team. He is slightly during one of the missions, but just
We're
during that mission.
protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
He's really cool. Once I get him, I think that'll be like the second to last of the main missions. There's a couple like, wait, it's locked now? Oh. Yeah. Anyways, there's a couple like extra step mini missions, but they just pretty much just talk to this guy, talk to that guy. As far as main missions go, I think Kaiser's. I want to say it's the second to last main mission of UC. So we're almost done. I wasn't lying when I said we were halfway done. When we got to the Terramorph attack and New Atlantis, and then we had to do the codes at the embassies. Real quick though, let me check. Do I need to sell anything? No, but I'm starting to carry stuff. I'm starting to have baggage. I'll take care of that once I'm at the ship. So after this, finish this quest line. I'm gonna do the secret mission quest line, the one that we picked up by collectible item on the Spacer Hub and around the moon during the the old neighborhood quest line, the first one we did with what's her face? Basically, like the lady in charge of Constellation. Actually, let me see what I should. I'll be fine. Now, real quick, I'm gonna pick up some more missions. Just because after this, I'm pretty much gonna beeline this quest line, and then destroy the Clemson fleet. And if you haven't seen already, like in a separate video, micro motors, vegetables to Aquila. I can do this one. This is basically how I do real quick. How I get some bonus XP and weapons, ships, and all that stuff between sessions. The mission board only ever has a limited amount. There's no limit to how many you can collect, but they will only ever like give you like a limited, like this won't populate with more until I at least finish one of the ones that I just picked up, unless it's like from a separate, not necessarily vendor, but like mission giver. Oh, there's Vasco.
How can I be of service, Captain? Yes, Captain.
All right, there we go. Thank you, Vasco. Got on board. I was trying to say that after this, I might hit straight for the top secret mission. But even though that will definitely be my next recording session, but between that and this, or that and the next quest line, I'm gonna see if I can level up a little bit more. Also, want to do at least one ship creation video, which will definitely be its own sort of thing, and you can definitely skip through. But if you want to see like at least how I kind of designed this ship, or you know how the ship designing, like building process goes, we'll do that one. I also wanted to do one for outpost creation because I don't have an outpost yet, and I'm starting to kind of want one just for resource collection. And the reason I don't haven't set up an outpost yet, it's mainly because I haven't progressed that skill tree. So you don't need to progress it really far, but let's just say I found out the hard way during my first session that you hit a lot of roadblocks unless you have either unlocked certain skills or finished certain research, and it just sucks.
Hey, what can I do for you? Need some work done?
Oh, real quick.
Anything I can help you with? Sure, how about it?
Never mind. At first I thought about using that ship for my second ship. Then I said like, screw it, because it didn't have the proper components. And then I just realized I can redo the normally on that one. Then I realized that no, it actually will be just fine. Lot of indecision. And if you don't recognize this place, this is where we were the first time we made not Hadrian, but the other scientists.
Captain, welcome back. Was afraid you
Mars.
might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? It should. You risked life and limb to earn it. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data.
You're supposed to get like a
well,
major
we're
discount
gonna
once you
need
become a
all the help
citizen
we can get.
at UCA, and
These
I never really
logs,
saw
they're
it.
even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups,
Like
population
discount when
statistics,
you're shopping.
hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them. Well, 8. They went extinct a few decades back. A big lumbering thing called an Aceles. Something I'd love to learn more about, if we had the people to look into it. That'd be something, wouldn't? I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You
Kinda.
found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser?
He's the last one I still need.
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? You can't be... Oh, you are serious.
Just like the first time.
Okay. No more questions. But still, getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on.
What you
We've
got?
already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that.
Yeah, it's a lot different from like being a rundown place where it's being used as a hideout for one guy to actually being run. I wish this was like our mini base where we can like launch missions from and collect resources, have an entire team already set up, but I mean it is for this quest line, but that's it.
And
you can't come back here.
Somewhere.
The vendor here is actually one of my favorite ones. It just sucks that he's kind of like out of the way. But he has usually some better stuff than
Here.
most vendors.
Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs.
Yep.
He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? A battlefield. On Nira? Ugh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination number 1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep.
One of a kind.
One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any. And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you got them.
Alright. Real quick before I go, I hope the vendors are already up and running. Is that him? Looks like him. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, this goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough, but I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now what do you need? You project personnel? Supplies are for project personnel only. Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. It sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city, so, thank you for what you did there. Yeah, they both came through okay. One science division, other's an artist. Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere near the fighting. Still, would hate to see anything happen to them.
I wouldn't
Now,
necessarily say that.
What was it you needed? Don't worry, I'll handle the paper.
$8.99, pretty good, not bad. But it's the base model. All these are base. Calibrated. Yeah. The side store is barely calibrated, and the other stuff are just base models, so no. But I do like this one, the Urban Warfare spacesuit. And the War Dog. Looks pretty tight. Man, I'm gonna have to wait. Because just like everything else, this is base. Oh, apparel.
Military-grade
Didn't even check
hardware.
it.
That's correct. Ran logistics for the Devils for years before getting the assignment here. Military logistics isn't usually thrilling work, but as bone-crushingly exhausting as this job could be, it sure as hell was never dull. Coordinating habitats for nightmares from the far side of Lantana 8B and their favorite breathing snack foods? Sure, why not? Stocking the UC for a rancher who's got 2,000 grade A kilos of biomass he can ship to Mars per week? We call days like that Tuesday. So when I heard things might be opening up again, I put in for my transfer immediately.
He's got the scars to prove it.
No more reliable hard...
Just gonna check one thing real quick. How is that a hat? Nah, never mind. Boring stuff. And that really sucks because, like I said, he is one of the more exciting vendors, for me at least, in the game. And even later on, he'll get better stuff, but it's not the greatest.